Hey guys, this is Sandy White from Simply Fit, your number one health and wellness cheerleader. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. If you're new to the channel, the purpose of Simply Fit is to provide you guys with simple tips and strategies through health and nutrition so that you're able to overcome suicide and depression. I just wanted to, it clicked a lot of things, which I won't like bombard you guys with everything all at once, but I am going to be sharing a whole bunch because this past Sunday at our worship service, we had a neuroscientist as our guest, and she is Dr. Caroline Leaf. And she also has a neurocycle app. I'm going to make sure I got that correct. Neurocycle app that ironically, we've been talking about, well, all last week, all last month, not last week, but we were talking about brain health, how to care for your brain. Well, she has an app that will assist you in 63 minutes. Now, it's not 63 minutes, you're one and done. It's a process, but she breaks it down just like we do. Simple tips and strategies so that you're able to overcome suicide and depression. And it resonated with me so much because I tell you guys this as well. If you take simple tips that we are providing to you guys and you implement them into your life, there's no way that you can be depressed and there's no way that you can be happy and healthy and thriving at the same time. You can't do them both. The Bible even tells you not to. I'm not saying that your brain isn't like you're being double-minded, like it's a negative. Is being double, when he says don't be double-minded, he's saying don't try to have two thoughts at one time and think you're going to have a result. And it was ironic that she pretty much had that same concept, and then she shared the neurocycle app. You got to get that. You got to go try it or check it out. And she also has a lot of books. So if you can't do the app or you want to take baby steps, I'm going to suggest that you get started. And so on today's segment, I want to share with you guys the importance of movement, because when you move your body, it brings in serotonin, which is the feel-good hormones, which makes your brain like, ooh, that's how it feels. I mean, and it really thanks you for that, but it helps your brain to process things so much easier because you're not in a flight or a fight or flight movement or environment. So many things are going on now. Not everybody is furloughed right now, just federal employees. So some of you all may still be at work, but you may have family members that now you need to assist because you don't know how long this is going to go. It could be anything. But if you don't take care of your brain and how it processes things, even when it's super stressful, you've got to practice. So when something super stressful comes up, your brain is in automatic mode. This is what we're going to do right now. We're not ignoring the situation, but we're not going to attack the situation with the mindset and the brain set that we've done in the past. No, we're going to handle the situation in a stress-free manner so that our brain sends signals to the remaining parts of our body to say, we're okay, we're good, and this situation will be handled. But it's going to be handled in a stress-free manner. I cannot explain to you all any more than what I am doing now and over the course of being here as a representative for Simply Fit. When you are in a stress mode, it's like you are sending a quadrillion negative messages throughout your body, or here's a better one, You open up the door and just say, attack me, attack me. That's what you're doing to your body when you don't manage stress. So check out that app. And in the meantime, let's jump into what you guys can do for the 7-day challenge of move your body so that your brain stays in a steady, smooth state. It's really easy. So you want to see what it is? All right, let's jump into it now. All right, guys, so here are the few little simple stretches and poses that you need to do to feel incredible. The first one is either going to be the Wonder Woman, or if you're a guy, is going to be the Superman pose. Literally 1 foot back, 1 in the front, and you're just standing there. Whether your hands are in your pocket or your hands are here, this move is powerful. You want to make sure you're not doing the rounded shoulder, but you're putting the shoulders back. And if you've not made yourself be in the correct posture, it is going to feel super uncomfortable. But you could stand in that pose, make sure those shoulders are back. And it may be a little tight. So here's the other ones. You're going to extend your arms out, and you just a simple roll. And that's going to help your shoulders. So you're going to do forward, backwards, that Superman and that Wonder Woman pose. And then you could do from the rolling forward, rolling back. You can bend your arms up. Palms are going to be forward, fingers up to the ceiling. And you're going to put those arms back where it feels like the shoulder blades are about to kiss each other. Take the elbows together and out. Together and out. Okay, so it's the rolling of the shoulders, forward, backwards, elbows. Make your shoulder blades kiss. Elbows, make your shoulder blades kiss. You want to do that Wonder Woman or that Superman pose, hands in the pocket or on the shoulders, or your hips. Make sure your shoulders are pushed back. That is so simple. Make sure you're walking when the sun comes up, not when it's high noon, super hot. Just sucks out all of the electrolytes and energy that you have. Right when it's still cool, that sun comes out, make sure you go do your walk. When you do that walk, that's when you're doing your gratitude. You're thanking God for the breath in your lungs, for the opportunity to walk. Maybe have a friend, a buddy with you. The other tip is you may not want to talk with your buddy if you have a buddy. Get yourself a super duper playlist. Playlist where you're like, whatever. But that song, and we all have that song, comes on, it's like you jump up and it's you doing it. You got all kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that playlist is tight. And you need it for 10 or 20 minutes. Sit down with your partner that you're going to be exercising with, and y'all come up with the playlist together. You may have a song where you say, yeah, that was all right, but it does. Your partner, she like, oh. And then you may have one, and y'all can compete. You're together. Remember last week I said, okay, you may not be able to walk together, but you could do FaceTime, and you all have that playlist. You're not talking, but y'all jamming. Y'all listening. Y'all got that playlist going, but y'all can see each other. And then, if you can't go outside and do your stretches and your walk, take a mat, open up the window. If there's a spot in your home where that sun comes in, slide those curtains open. Let that sun come in. Thank the Lord for that sun. And then you could do a simple cat stretch on the floor, or you could take your knees to your chest. Those are simple stretches, nothing strenuous. All right, let's wrap this up and make this happen. All right, guys, we are going to wrap this up, but I just want to remind you, we are not going to be stagnant. We're not going to have low energy. We are not going to be in the position where our brain and our body starts to deteriorate. We are going to get up. We're going to walk. We're going to be in the sun. We're going to do our gratitude. We're going to thank God. We are just going to be grateful. Nehemiah 8:10 says, the joy of the Lord gives us strength. So when he tells the weak that they strong, believe what he says. Don't be repeating this stuff. So there's no need for stagnant and being a low energy. We want that dopamine and that serotonin and that oxygen flowing throughout our body, going to our brain, so we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So the wrap up here for the challenge is going to be the following. So the wrap up here is going to be the following things, so that you guys are going to be super successful for this next 7 days. And then after the 7 days, just increase it. Just again, when you write what you did the next day of what you did the previous day, write in only the things that you can improve. That's how you keep this going. Only what you can do to improve. And it's going to be hard, but you can do it. And the reason I say it's going to be hard, because we're so trained to just nitpick and zone in right away on what we did wrong. How about start zoning in on what you did right, and then how you can make it better. So let's go over, let's sum up what we talked about, so you know exactly what you're doing, and then let's just make this happen. For our 7-day Move Your Mood Challenge, you are going to do the following. You're going to walk. You're going to make sure that it's gentle. You're going to do the fast, and then you're going to do the slow. Then you're going to do your gratitude walk. You're going to make sure it's in nature or outside in the sun, and then just thank God for the things that he's done for you. You're going to do your gentle stretches. If you can't get outside, make sure you're in the window that's got a good, a good amount of sun that's going to be coming in. You can do your cat stretches. You can do your cat stretches, and then you can do the stretches with your knee to your chest, and then you can do your arm circles, which works your shoulders forward, backwards, and then you can do the ones that I was telling you guys about, where you take your elbows together and then you squeeze the shoulder blades and then stand up tall. You are God's favorite child. Act like it. Move like it. And simply just believe it. You're going to, again, reflect on what you did the previous day, which will make it easy for you to write in your journal on things that you can improve on. Get your buddy, get your playlist together, and let's make this happen. And I got an affirmation for you guys. Affirmation that you can stand on will be, I move with intention. My body is strong. My mind is peaceful. My spirit is joyful. Y'all got this. And don't forget, stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, pair your movements up with some outstanding music that's gonna make you move. Till next week, guys, I love you. I'm Sandy White from Simply Fit, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah. Bye.